What's up, guys? It's Kamal here, and I want to thank you so much for checking out the channel. I just hit 1,000 subscribers this morning, and I am mind blown. I am so grateful. You guys have no idea. I could sit here for probably about 20 minutes telling you guys how fucking badass you are, and how I've been wanting this for so long, and it's finally starting to get there, and that you guys are the reason why. But instead, I just want to say thank you, and I'm ever so appreciative of your support. Now, what I'd like to do today is I'd like to explain to you guys what the first step you're going to want to do once you reach, well, the end of the story. Once you've completed Act 10, you'll find yourself here in Oriath. Now, if you've already gone to the point of unlocking your hideout, fantastic. Go to your hideout. If not, well, you can, I know that you've received maps. In case you haven't, we'll start there. So maps are these little items. The maps at Tier 1 will be level 68. The monsters in this map will be level 68. The monsters in this will be level 69. Does anyone want to take a guess at what they'll be in this one? That's right, you guys. They'll be level 70 in this map. So, as you can tell, the maps gain in level based on the tier of the map. The higher tier map, the higher level the enemies. Now, you can unlock more maps by simply running maps. You run maps, you unlock more maps so that you can run more maps. So if you have not unlocked your hideout, or you don't have your hideout set up, you can come right here to the laboratory and you can actually use this map device and run your maps. I prefer not to do that. I like having my own little personal setup, so I go right here to my hideout, which it's going to look almost the exact same, except, a little bit more personalized because I'm like that. So this is my hideout. This is where you will be doing the majority of your work once you've reached endgame. And that's because this is where you'll be doing the mapping from. Now, with these maps, each tier is going to increase in difficulty. What I do usually with these white ones, right? You see how the symbol on the map are white? As you get higher level, they'll turn yellow and then red. Now, with these ones, you can just run them just normal, or you can hit them with, hit them with chance. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but I guess we're running that map. No, we won't do that. So, hit all these with a chance. See what we got, right? Oh. Bam. So, you upgrade them, it just makes it so you get a little bit more item quantity, a little bit more item rarity, and hopefully it'll give you more pack sizes, because the more enemies that you kill, the more chance you have of getting more maps. Now, the maps that you're able to receive while running these are dependent on what you've unlocked in the Atlas, and also the content that you're running, as well as the enemies that you kill. We're not going to go over all that because, well, I'm not that guy. I'm going to give you a rough breakdown of how to do it, and then at another date, we may go into the further explanations of unlocking the Atlas. But to give you a super rough, simplistic breakdown, this is the Atlas. To unlock more areas in the Atlas, complete the maps that you haven't completed yet. If you complete the bonus objective, which is on the white tier maps, just killing the boss on a magic or higher, so you can just transmute it. On the rare ones, they as they get higher, you hit them with an alchemy, burn them out. And what that's going to do, if you see the dead center, it says 19 out of 159. Yes, I can zoom in right there. Boom, 19 out of 159. What that means is I now have a 19% chance for maps to drop of 1 tier higher. So the more of these that you complete, these bonus objectives inside the map that you complete, the more of a chance you'll have at getting better maps. Alright, that's that. Now, once again, that's really what I'm going to go over when it comes to the Atlas. The Atlas is a very deep dive. That's very crazy. Iceberg map. Now, I haven't figured out why exactly it's got that mark on it, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to drop an iceberg map in, and we're going to figure it out. Okay? So, we'll come over here, you drop your map in there, and you hit R1, and the map activates. Now you need to understand that whether you die or whether you leave the map, one of these portals disappears every single time you take it. So you want to make sure that when you go in there, you don't have, extra crap in their bags that you don't need. I probably shouldn't, but this isn't a magic find character, so it doesn't matter. I don't find that much stuff. But then you just go in and you kill. Now, a little pro tip that I try to tell people. Before you enter the boss's room, put up a town portal. It is highly probable that while you are doing these runs, especially if your character's fresh, you're probably going to die, right? And it's not a big deal. It happens. It happens to the best of us. I die on most maps that I run on this character because he's not geared yet. When that happens, though, you will be sent back outside of the map, and you'll have to take a portal back. Well, if you've laid down a town portal, let's say you threw down a town portal outside the boss's room, you'll load back in at that town portal right outside the boss's room. So it's fairly advantageous to keep town portals up based on where you're at, just to kind of help yourself get loaded back into a better area when you come back. Closer to the target zone, I'd say. Jeez, these things need to calm the fuck down. Lots of damage coming out of those ones. Turn off my Herald of Ash, that way I have a little bit more chunkiness in my life. Take a little bit more damage before I drop super quick. And then, as you see, you just keep going through. Now, the main thing to remember is the thing that I've been trying to pound into your guys' head for weeks now. You cannot deal damage if you're dead. I don't care how much damage you can do. If you cannot survive getting hit, well, then you're not going to have a good time. Glass cannon builds can be successful. They can be. But you need to play accordingly. They're fun, don't get me wrong. They're extremely fun. But you have to play accordingly. If you're going to be going out there just trying to face tank like I do on my characters, but you're not defensively built for it, you will not have a good time. You'll see that I play this character and I play my Caustic Arrow completely separate. Now, with my Caustic Arrow, you'll notice I try to stay the hell out of danger as much as possible. I'll be shooting things off the screen just so that they don't have the opportunity to come near me. This character is completely different. He's extremely durable. I just fucking spin to win through everything, and they all die. Right? So this is mapping. This is what you'll be doing. When you run through this, you'll have the chance of getting better gear, better loots, and if you find yourself not able to clear this stuff out, by all means, get friends to help you. Run maps together with people. We've always got people down in the Discord, well, not always, but there's a lot of the times where we've got people down in the Discord trying to run maps together, trying to do different things like that together. Now, I'll be the first to admit that due to my scheduling, I'm not very participant in these activities as of yet, but here soon, like I've stated, it's just under a week or just about a week left. My wife is currently doing an overnight graveyard schedule, which I am the stay-at-home father, homemaker, that guy. So my schedule is reliant on hers. It's been a very interesting schedule, but due to the fact that it's only one more week of overnights, after that, I will be doing daily live streams almost every single day. These videos will be coming out a lot more, I guess religiously would be a good word. They'll be scheduled and consistent. That's the word I'm looking for. They'll be extremely consistent videos. It's just going to take, like I said, about another week or so until we're at that point. But once we get to that point, we'll be doing live streams every day, trying to run with people, trying to further grow the channel, further build the brand. Just, I want everyone that's playing the game to succeed. So if we got to do it together, then fuck it, we're gonna do it together. Now this is what I was talking about. This is what I'm saying. You get to the boss fight, you run away a little bit, you drop a portal, right? Now that you've dropped the portal, you're prepared for the fight. In case you die, you'll just teleport back in over there. Now, these guys are a pain in the ass, so I'm going to try to get them separated, take out one or two at a time, and it shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's this cold one that's a pain in the arse. Alright, so it looks like there's hopefully just this one left who's kind of frustrating, but the other ones are... Oh, nope, there is another one over there. Fucking endurance charges. Oh, I told you. Got wrecked. I should have just killed that guy. But that's why we put the portal up where we do. Once again, this character just hit mapping level yesterday, so it's not like he's some crazy, insane build. He's getting there, yes. Don't get me wrong, he's getting there. But he's not quite there yet. It's something that we are working on. So, I mean, really, guys, this is the end game. You're running higher end content to get better gear to run higher end content. It's the endless action RPG cycle of pleasure and loots, and that's all we are. We're just pirates out here searching for some booty, and I got a chaos orb out of this one. I got an orb of scouring. I don't suggest running these until you're done. Once the map's cleared out, as you can see, there's only 6 enemies left in the map, so it's not that big of a deal. That's not terrible. It's not terrible either. Let's see, what's this? Man, if those resistances weren't so low and it had some life, that might actually be okay. So now we're going to run this fragmented memory and see what we can get out of there. If you do run the fragmented memory, highly suggested wait till you get done with the rest of the map before you run it. It doesn't need to be done right then. You can wait till you're done, and you don't have the opportunity of getting thrown out and messing up your map by running this, and in case you get swarmed and die, because it does happen. I'm not going to lie to you and say that, oh man, these are easy, you'll have no problem doing this. No, anyone that says that is wrong. These things, they can collapse on you. You can get bombarded with enemies. It's not like something that's going to happen every time, but it is definitely something to mind, to understand that it is a very possible thing to get bombarded, without any chance to recover from it. So once again, suggested to wait till you're done with the map in order to clear out Kavus's room. But this is in-game, guys. This is what it is. Now, obviously, this is the very introductory level of in-game because it's just a tier 1 map or whatnot. But this is what the end of the game is. It's one of those games that, like World of Warcraft, like Diablo, like so many others, not just action RPGs, but just online games in general. Once you reach the max level, that's when the fun stuff starts, because that's when the challenge actually begins. You reach the max level, you've cleared out the prerequisite stuff that you've got to do to unlock the end game, and now comes the fun part. Now is when you go from being, a character that can kill stuff to a fucking god. So that's the ultimate goal. Just keep running these, the highest tier that you can. If you can only clear out a normal tier 1 map that's not been modified, then do it until you get the gear to clear out blue tier 1s, and then do that until you have the gear to clear out fucking white tier 2s. The higher level that you can clear out in content, the better opportunities you'll have at receiving good gear. Do you see all this loot that dropped? This is the reason why you do want to run Kavus all the time, but you want to wait until you're done with the rest of the map. You don't have to. By all means, don't take my word as gospel. But it would just be my suggestion. If you were to ask me, I would tell you, don't do it until you're done. Kill the rest of the instance and then go after the boss, or go after Kavus. But anyways, guys, once again, I want to thank you for checking out the video. Thank you for your time looking at the channel. If you do enjoy these videos and you do want to see more videos like this, please consider liking the channel, subscribing to the channel, and if you do want to go that extra mile, to show support, I do have a Patreon set up. There will be a link down in the description. But like I say all the time, if you guys make it this far in the video, the most important and most useful way that I will always see as ways of supporting my channel is just simply to be here, spark a conversation, and enjoy yourselves. So thanks, you guys. I'll see you probably tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get some badass loots out there mapping. Let me know how it goes.